bottom, now I'm climbing every ladder. Pocket full of hundreds, bank account is getting fatter. Used to scrape for pennies, now I'm stacking all this paper. Every move calculated, I'm my own best motivator. Flow so sick, they need a doctor for the symptoms. Words hit hard like hammers when I'm dropping all these rhythms. Competition looking worried when I step into the booth. Speaking nothing but the realness, always telling y'all the truth. Crown heavy on my head, I earned every single jewel. Came up from the concrete, never play nobody's fool. Money talks, I'm fluent, got the dialect down pat. Respect is what I'm earning, that's a motherfucking fact. Yo, check the way I'm moving, every step is so precise. Built this from the ground up, never had to roll the dice. Vision clear as crystal, see the future in my grasp. Hold my own position, never need to ask. Skill level astronomical, flow tighter than a vice. Every bar is colder than December, full of ice. Reputation precedes me when I walk into the room. Pressure makes diamonds, watch me rise above the gloom. Crown heavy on my head, I earned every single jewel. Came up from the concrete, never play nobody's fool. Money talks, I'm fluent, got the dialect that no back. Respect is what I'm earning, that's a motherfucking fact. Microphone magician, turn the booth into my stage. Every single session, I be flipping every page. Dedication endless, put the work in every day. Authenticity, my weapon, that's the only way I play. Success is my companion, we've been walking hand in hand. Built an empire solid, now I'm ruler of this land. Never compromise my principles for fortune or for fame. When they speak about the realest, they gon' always say my name. Crown heavy on my head, I earned every single jewel. Came up from the concrete, never play nobody's fool. Money talks, I'm fluent, got the dialect down pat. Respect is what I'm earning, that's a motherfucking fact. Crown heavy, that's the weight of what I carry. Crown heavy, this ain't temporary. That's the weight of everything. Success ain't temporary. Yeah, you know what it is. Listen up. Been watching, you faking, I'm waiting, still chasing. What's real? Can't feel your vibe, won't ride. Recognize real, that's the deal. Real, recognize real. How you feel? What's the deal? Real, recognize real, keep it real. You switch sides like the tide, stay true, went through, built different, never distant. From my core, give me more. All that shine ain't divine. All that talk, chalk, walk. I'm the proof, you aloof. Check the facts, no relax. Recognize real, that's the deal. Real, recognize real. How you feel? Real, recognize real. What's the deal? Real, recognize real. Keep it real. Strip it down to the ground. What you found? I'm renowned for my truth. Since my youth, never fake. For your sake. Tell me now, show me how you gon' be what I see in your heart from the start. Don't pretend to the end. Real, recognize real, that's the deal. Real, recognize real. How you feel? Real, recognize real. What's the deal? Real, recognize real. Keep it real. Stay real. That's the deal.
started with nothing but a dream in my pocket. Used to walk these streets, never thought I'd rock it. Mama working double shifts just to pay the rent. Now I'm here to tell you how my whole life went. Rise again, that's what she told me. Rise again when the world gets cold. See, every setback was a setup for my comeback story. Now I'm standing tall, basking in the glory. I rise again, no matter how many times I fall. I rise again, I rise again, I rise again. Through the pain and through it all, I rise again. I rise again, I rise again. That's the only way I know. I rise again. Remember when they said I'd never make it out the block? Now they see me on the stage and they all just stop and watch. Rise again, echoing through my mind. Left the past behind me, better days I'm gonna find. Used to count my losses, now I'm counting all my wins. Every door that closed on me, 10 more opened up again. Rise again, that's my battle cry. From the ground up to the top, reaching for the sky. I rise again, no matter how many times I fall. I rise again, I rise again, I rise again. Through the pain and through it all, I rise again. I rise again, I rise again. That's the only way I know. I rise again. When the world gets heavy and I can't see the light, rise again, I keep up the fight. When my back's against the wall and I'm losing hope, rise again. Now I'm living proof that dreams can come alive. Rise again, that's how I survive. Every scar upon my heart tells a different tale. But I rise again, I will never fail. Look me in my eyes and see the fire burning bright. Rise again, turning wrong to right. This my legacy, this is what I leave behind. Rise again, peace within my mind. I rise again, no matter how many times I fall. I rise again, I rise again, through the pain and through it all. I rise again. I rise again, that's the only way I know. I rise again. Rise again, rise again. Rise again. From the bottom now I rise again. Rise again. Rise again.
Feel that weight on my wrist. Cold steel, diamonds kissing skin. Take kissing skin, this what victory tastes like. Ice dripping from my neck, feel the freeze. 20 carats dancing, bring you to your knees. Every chain a story, every ring earned. Streets taught me lessons, bridges fucking burn. Look at how I shine now, blinding all my foes. Cuban links and rollies, everyone fucking knows. Touch my wrist and feel power. Diamonds cutting through the air like bullets every hour. Feel the ice, cold as my heart tonight. Ceiling up. Platinum melting down my fingers, liquid metal flow. Bezel spinning like my fortune, watch the money grow. Each gem a conquest, each stone a victory lap. Touch this jewelry, feel the empire in my grasp. Wrist so heavy with success, shoulders built for war. Every piece of mind of what I'm fucking fighting for. Chain swinging with my heartbeat, rhythm of the game. Touch this wealth and understand why they remember my name.
Feel that ice, cold as my heart tonight. Feel the ice.
Yeah, yeah. Listen up. Time to school you about the game. Your mind racing, chasing paper, dreams so vivid, never fading. Back then broke, now we making moves so clean, foundation shaking. Used to walk, now we flying. Used to crawl, now we climbing. Every step was worth the grind. Left the past far behind. What I know now, wish I knew then. What I see now, clearer vision. Young mind, running blind, running blind. Now I shine, now I shine. Left it all behind. Young mind and mind, running blind, running blind. Now I shine, now I shine. Perfect timing, timing. Hungry days, empty pockets. Now the game, can't stop it. Wisdom gained through the pain. Every loss still remain. Street smart, book learn. Every bridge that we burn made us stronger, made us wiser. Every fall made us rise. What I know now, wish I knew then. What I see now, crystal clear. Young mind, running blind, running blind. Now I shine, now I shine. Left it all behind. Young mind, running blind, running blind. Now I shine, now I shine. Perfect timing, timing. Time moving fast, youth don't last, but lessons learned. Past to present, gift and present. Young mind grown, now I'm home. Young mind, running blind, running blind. Now I shine, now I shine. Left it all behind, behind. Young mind, running blind, running blind. Now I shine, now I shine. Perfect timing, timing. That's the truth. School's in session. Learn from youth.
Yeah. Check it, check it, check it. La, la, la. Look, you've been watching how I operate, fascinated. Taking notes on every move I orchestrated. See me winning, now you wanna replicate it. But you missing what it took to get me elevated. Years of grinding, pain, and dedication. While you slept, I stayed up calculating. Now you see the crown upon my head in one placement. But this throne wasn't built on imitation. You can't copy what's inside my soul. Try to mimic, but you'll never know how I turn my vision into got my own. See you dressing like me, talking like me too, copying my flow, but you ain't got the truth. I was born with this, bred in the booth. While you practiced in mirrors, I was bulletproof. You can steal my style, but not my pain. Take my swagger, but not what made me sane. Copy my delivery, but not my brain. That's why you'll always sound so plain. But you don't know what I'm about. You can't copy what's inside my soul. Try to mimic, but you'll never know how I turn my vision into gold. Stay in your lane, I got my own. You can't copy what's inside my soul. Try to mimic, but you'll never know how I turn my vision into gold. Stay in your lane, I got my own. You see the surface, not the struggle underneath. You want the glory without paying any fees. I earn respect through blood, sweat, and belief. Why you just want the fame without the grief? People try, keep on pretending, but real, recognize real, and yours is bending. I'm the original, you just pretending. Your 15 minutes got an expiration ending. I built this legacy from nothing but desire, while you just follow trends that others required. My authenticity burns like fire. Your imitation just makes me tired. Stay in your
check me, dress fresh, boss bless, thumb next, low stress, flex chest, I'm next, flex chest, top shelf, yeah, diamonds drip, wrist flip, money bank trip. Chain stick, game slick, name stick, fame quick, respect earn, cash burn, lesson learn. Yeah, grind hard, find bars, mind sharp, time starred. You see me, believe me, streets need me, beat fleeting, crown heavy, sound ready, ground steady, pound plenty. Tell me who. Sell like who? La la, spell breakthrough. Dwell in truth. Check me. Dress fresh. All black. Boss bless. No stress. No stress. No stress. That's just. La 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 la. Success. Top shelf. Yeah, listen close when I speak to you direct. Every breath calculated, every step I protect. Money talks, but my silence shows respect. Built this empire brick by brick, what you expect? Bars tight like my grip on the wheel. Still sharp, hard, cold, but the passion is real. Deal making, street taking, never fake what I feel. Meal earned through the struggle, now I'm closing a deal. Competition looking weak when they stand by my side. Pride intact, fact stack, never run, never hide. Ride smooth through the chaos, let the haters collide. Guide young ones through the game with the wisdom I provide. Time ticking, but I'm picking every move with precision. Vision clear, no fear when I'm making decisions. Prison bars in my past, but I chose the right path. Math simple when you hustle, multiply cash, subtract wrath. Years deep, tears keep, la la, yeah. Fiercely, peers wheat, yeah. Dress free, boss bless, no stress. Best girl, I'm next, flex chest. Success, top shelf, ocean size, never static,
pure magic. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Boss up.
Stacking paper, play it. Big moves, big grooves. Got the juice, got the proof. Streets know my name. Boss up when I walk through. Boss up, what you gon' do? Boss up when I walk through. What you gon' do? Boss up. Boss up. Boss up. Boss up. Crispy clean, money machine. Hustle hard, boulevard. Never fall, streets told. Just the code we live by. Boss up when I walk through. Boss up, what you gon' do? Boss up when I walk through. When I walk through. Boss up. Boss up. Boss up.
Hey, check it. Started small, but I think big did. Cash flow thick like my click. Never slip when the game gets slick. Quick wit and it hit licks, make it stick. Brick by brick, built this empire. Higher than higher, never tire. Fire, spitter, go ghetto. Trendsetter, better, cheddar, getter. Street E, credibility, ability, killer with agility. Feel me, really, really bout that action. Satisfaction, transaction. Fast money, last honey, past funny. Now I'm sunny, dummy thick wallet in my pocket. Rocket ship, profit, can't stop it. Boss status, what's the matter? Fatter pockets, ladder, climb, but time a ticking. I'm still winning, grinning while I'm steady spinning. Currency, currently burning beats, learning streets.
Dinero mi bolsillo sencillo pero real. En varios.
Boss up. Walk through. Walk through. Walk through. Boss up. What you gon' do? Boss up when I walk through. Boss up when I walk through. Up when I walk through. Boss up, what you gon' do? Boss up. Boss up, up when I walk through. Boss up. Boss up. Boss up. Boss up. Boss up. Boss up. That's how we do.
King of the game now, watch me rise. Boss moves only, no compromise. Started from the bottom, dirt beneath my feet. Now I'm counting paper, luxury my beat. Diamonds on my wrist, catch light. Foreign whips outside, midnight flights. Never had it easy, work for every dime. Haters talking crazy, but they're wasting time. Built this empire, brick by brick. Money long now, pockets thick. Designer threads, designer dreams. Reality's better than it seems. They said I'd never make it. They see me elevated. Crown heavy, but I wear it well. Success story got stories to tell. From the struggle to the penthouse high. Now I'm living like a king. Watch me spread my wings. Rollie on my arm tells perfect time. Invested wisely, every dollar's mine. Private jets, champagne toast. Coast to coast, I run the most. Enemies turn fans overnight. Power moves executed right. Bank account with too many zeros. From the trenches to the heroes. Respect earned, never given. This the life that I've been living. They can't touch this legacy. Built from blood, sweat, strategy. Crown heavy, but I tell. From the struggle to the penthouse high, now I'm living like a king. Watch me spread my wings. Every setback was a setup for this comeback, leveled up. Vision clear, mission complete, can't nobody compete. Crown heavy, but I wear it well. Success story, got stories to tell. From the struggle to the penthouse high, now I'm living like a king. Watch me spread my wings. King status, yeah. I'm from the bottom to the top now. This my kingdom, this my crown. Power plays, paper stacks. Built this kingdom brick by brick. Crown heavy, but my back stays straight. Real recognize, real check the stats. Started from the pavement, posted on the corner. Plotting power moves while these pretenders were performers. Pushing past the problems, perseverance in my posture. Pockets getting proper pressure, building like a monster. Never needed nobody, made my money multiply. Making major moves while these marks just magnify. My mistakes into miracles, muscle through the madness. Manifest my mastery, matter of fact I'm flawless. Boss behavior breaking barriers daily. Building bigger brands while these boys still basically playing petty politics. Plotting like they players, but they paper too thin. Mine thick like it's layers. Success is my signature, signature success. Staying sharp, staying savage, no settling for less. Real royalty rises, respect what I represent. When I walk in any room, you can sense the reverence. King status can't match this. Crown sitting perfect on my head. Power moves, attitude smooth. Everything I touch turns to bread. King status can't match this. Built this empire from the ground. Power moves, attitude smooth. Wearing my victory like a crown. Money making machine, motivation in my method. Moving through the masses like a magnetizing measure. Calculating combinations, cash flow concentrated. Competition can't compete when my craft is cultivated. Stress can't stop my stride, strength in every statement. Stacking up success while they still stuck in the basement. Grinding gets me gold, got my goals all organized. Opposition can't obstruct when my operations optimized. Battles made me better, better made me brilliant. Building up my brand while they busy being belligerent. Facts over fiction, focus over feelings. Fortune favors fighters who are fearless in they dealings. Legacy I'm leaving, levels that I'm reaching. Teaching through my triumph, truth is what I'm preaching. Victory's my validation, value in my vision. When you see me coming, know you're witnessing precision. Blood, sweat, sacrifice, paid the price of paradise. Now I'm sitting at the top. King status can't match this. Crown sitting perfect on my head. Power moves, attitude smooth. Everything I touch turns to bread. King status can't match this. Built this empire from the ground. Power moves, attitude smooth. Wearing my victory like a crown. Power plays, paper stacks. This is sound of success. King status can't match this. Royal blood runs in my chest. Make it less. Sound of success. King status can't match this. Royal blood runs through my chest. You see me walking through the block, head high, chest out. Every step I take, yo, that's what respect bout. Been grinding since the dirt floor, now I'm standing tall. You've been watching from the sidelines while I comp it all. My flow hit different, when I speak you hear the power. Been stacking up these victories every single hour. Think you know me from the surface, but you don't see deep.
The hunger that been driving me while other cats sleep. My voice cut through the noise like a blade through silk. You witness greatness when I move, smooth as chocolate milk. The crown been heavy on my dome, but I've been holding strong. You question if I earned it, but you know you dead wrong. You see the king when I arrive. I arrive. My presence make the whole block come alive. Alive. You heard my name ring bells from the east to the west. When I step up to the mic, yo, I give you my best. Been climbing up this mountain while you sitting in doubt. My lyrics hit your eardrums, make you scream and shout. You witness how I dominate when I be on the scene. My swagger so official, yeah, you know what I mean. The respect I've been commanded didn't come overnight. You see me in my element, every bar stay tight. My reputation solid like the concrete beneath. You feel the bass line thumping when I show my teeth. The passion in my delivery make the people believe. You know I stay authentic, got no tricks up my sleeve. You see the king when I arrive. I arrive. My presence make the whole block come alive. Alive. You recognize the hunger that been burning in my eyes. When I step up to the platform, watch my stock price rise. Been perfecting my technique while you been talking loud. My confidence infectious, yeah, I move through every crowd. You see me in my zone when I be dropping these rhymes. My energy contagious like I'm stopping on time. The legacy I'm building gonna last beyond the day. You witness how I elevate with every word I say. My voice boom through the speakers like thunder in the sky. You feel that raw emotion when you see me walk by. The respect been hard earned through the blood, sweat and tears. You know I stay committed through the doubts and the fears. Yeah. No. Yeah. Tell you about my block. Walked these streets since I was 10. Same corner, different men. Watching how the game unfold. Stories that ain't been told. You don't know my neighborhood. You don't know what's understood. Respect earned, never fed doubt. Little homie asked me how I made it to the top. From the same spot where his older brother got dropped. I tell him straight, ain't no shortcuts to the throne. Built this shit brick by brick, every star I own. Motherfuckers tried to test me, thought I'd fold. But my heart cold as winter when the rent was old. Now they see me ride clean through the same damn streets. Why I used to walk hungry, hoes up in my cleats. Every corner know my name, every OG show respect. Cause I came up from the dirt, never lost my dialect. Young cats trying to copy what they think they see. But you can't fake the struggle that created me. You don't know my neighborhood. You don't know what's understood. Crown heavy on my head now. Respect earned, never fed doubt. Started from the bottom block. Now the whole district watching. Every move calculated. Every step anticipated. See that window right there, that's where mama used to cry. When the lights got cut off and we had to wonder why. Life's so fucking hard when you ain't got 2 cents. Now I own a building where we couldn't pay the rent. Circle back to show love to the ones who held me down when I had nothing but dreams and a worn out frown. Real ones still here, fake ones disappear. When the money started coming, intentions got clear. I remember every face that believed when I was broke. Every hand that held me up when I thought it was a joke. Now I'm standing tall, represent for all my people in this neighborhood that raised me. We ain't never been equal. You don't know my neighborhood. You don't know what's understood. Crown heavy on my head now. Respect earned, never fed doubt. Same streets, different view. What you know ain't what I've been through.
Yeah. Shit. Look who came crawling back. What up, though? Damn, been a minute since I seen your face. Remember when we used to kick it at my place? Now you hitting up my line like we still cool. But I know what's up, nigga, I ain't no fool. You see me riding different, money looking right. Used to share our problems, now I'm living life. Funny how you call me when my pockets got thick. Same dude who left me when my shit was looking sick. Old friend, talking like we still the same, but I can see it in your eyes, you just want the fame. Old friend, acting like you know my pain, but where the fuck you been while I was going insane? You was nowhere when I needed that support. Now you wanna celebrate, act like you was my sport. I remember struggling, counting every cent. You was busy chasing bitches, money never spent. Now my chain's heavy in my car real fast. You tryna reminisce about our fucking past, but I ain't stupid, homie, I can see the game. You only love me now because I got a name. Nigga thought I'd never make it out the block. Now you see me winning and you fucking shocked. All them fake ass smiles and them phony hugs. Can't disguise the jealousy you full of. Old friend, talking like we're still the same, but I can see it in your eyes, you just want the fame. Old friend, acting like you know my pain, but where the fuck you been while I was going insane? I ain't bitter though, just keeping it real. Can't pretend these feelings ain't something I feel. You chose your path when shit was looking rough. Now I'm on top, and that's just fucking tough, yeah. Old friend, guess money really do change things, yeah. But it ain't changed me, it just showed me who you really was, yeah. Yeah. Been scheming since a young and calculated every move. Real, recognize real, that's how we separate and prove. Born from the struggle, but my vision crystal clear. You cats been faking roles while I perfected mine for years. Stacking every dollar that my grind could generate. While y'all was chasing clout, I was building up my weight. Never needed validation from no industry machine. Stayed authentic to the code, kept my conscience squeaky clean. Watch me elevate beyond what these pretenders comprehend. My legacy cemented while they's crumble in the end. Speaking truth through every verse, never compromise my art. Been this cold since day one, had that fire from the start. You can't touch this level that I'm operating on. Crown myself the king because the competition's gone. Real power moves in silence while the fake ones make noise. Step into my cipher, hear that bass up in my voice. The way I navigate these politics and schemes. Built myself an empire while you chasing empty dreams. Money ain't the motive, it's respect that I command. Every bar I spit designed to help you understand. This ain't luck or accident, it's years of dedication. Studied every legend and I built my own foundation. Critics try to box me but my style too versatile. Been ahead the curve before they knew what was in style. Check my track record, homie, numbers don't lie. Rose above the hatred that they try to multiply.
multiply, staying 10 steps forward while they stuck up in the past. Know my worth immeasurable, this reign is gonna last. You can't touch this level that I'm operating on. Crown myself the king because the competition's gone. Real power moves in silence while the fake ones make noise. Step into my cipher, hear that bass up in my voice. Tell me who you know that stayed this consistent. Every single project shows I'm gifted and persistent. Influence spreads wide like ripples in the water. Teaching younger cats the game like spiritual father. This the testament of someone who earned every stripe. Never took no shortcuts, kept my circle airtight. When they write the history, remember what I true kings ain't appointed, they just rise up from the dead. Yeah. Tell you about something real quick. Check it. Remember when I had nothing but a backpack and a plan? Scrambling through the projects trying to figure out the scam. Mama working double shifts, pops was ghost like Casper. Fast forward to now, I'm moving different, moving faster. Used to count my pennies, now I'm stacking up the paper. Homies from the block see me now, they call me player. But I remember days when we shared a single dollar. Split a pack of ramen, dreamed of being somebody taller. Corner store credit when the fridge was looking empty. Now my refrigerator packed, stomach never empty. Shoes were hoes, became the Jordans on my feet today. But I still feel that hunger every time I make my way. Back then we had dreams, now we got the cream. Things ain't what they seem. Remember the lean times. Back then we had faith, now we set the pace. But I still see that face, looking back at my prime. Back then. Remember back then. I remember back then. 13 years old, stealing from the corner mart just to get some food, man, that really broke my heart. Mama caught me red-handed with that candy in my pocket. Said, boy, if you need something, don't you ever need to cop it. Learn to hustle legal, started cutting grass for neighbors. $20 here and there, stacking up that paper. High school came around, I was different from the rest. While they was chasing girls, I was focused on the test. Not the kind of school, but the test that life would give me. Had to prove myself, show the world that I was worthy. Nights inside the studio, recording on my phone. Now I got a mansion, but I still feel alone. Back then we had dreams, now we got the cream. Things ain't what they seem. Remember the lean times. Back then we had faith, now we set the pace. But I still see that face, looking back at then. Sometimes I miss the struggle, miss the hunger in my belly. Miss the way we used to laugh when broke was all we had, really. Now the money's different, but the heart still beat the same. Success can't erase the memories, can't forget from where I came. Walk through my old neighborhood, everything done changed. Kids don't recognize me, think my lifestyle kinda strange. But I see myself in every young face on the street, wondering if they'll make it, if they'll ever feel complete. Used to dream about this moment, now I'm living in it. But the best part of my story was the way that I began it. Empty pockets, full of hope, that's the recipe for greatness. Now I'm paying it forward, helping others through the changes. Set up scholarships and programs for the kids just like me, who got big dreams but small means, trying to break free. Money came and went, but memories forever last. That's why I keep my eyes upon the future and the past. Back then we had dreams, now we got the cream. We gain, yeah, the better stream, with no ring tie. Back then we had phrase, now we super days. Now spare, see our face, what been think about die. Back then came, I know no bad